There's a growing divide among MAGA voters over who's demanding the unconditional surrender of Iran. Now, we've seen cracks happening all over the place, but this is like the second split. What's going on?
People do not buy that narrative, and let me tell you why. The left wants to paint the narrative that MAGA, the right, conservatives are infighting, they've broken apart, they're fractured, they're just a complete mess right now. And what's actually happening is very healthy. What you're seeing is a healthy party having healthy disagreement. You see, the narrative right now, or what has been, is that MAGA is a cult, right? You've heard it 1,000 times. They don't think for themselves, they all march to Donald Trump's tune. Well, what's happening right now with Iran is proof that MAGA is not a cult. That people are not afraid to have their own opinion and disagree with Donald Trump or agree with Donald Trump if they see fit. Nobody is beholden to one position or one opinion as if he is a king, no pun intended, considering the ridiculous protests that happened last week. What this shows is that people on the right have their own brains. You're seeing healthy discourse, you're seeing debates happening, which I believe is a good thing for the party because it shows that people are able to expand their mind and argue different points. And that only strengthens a party. And it's funny because you would think Whoopi Goldberg of The View would acknowledge that and say, wow, I guess they're not a cult. I guess people do have their own minds on that side of the aisle. But instead, it's, ooh, look what's happening. They're fractured, they're falling apart. Guys, do not fall for that narrative, and please don't demonize other people who think differently from you within the party. It's okay to have the different tweets that we're seeing and the arguments and the debates. That's healthy. It's healthy. I welcome it. I think it's a good thing. I don't think anybody should believe in one opinion or never dissent or have a differing opinion from somebody else. If that's the case, you should check yourself and ask yourself why you're afraid to have a different opinion. When it comes to Iran, I'm still doing a lot of research myself to figure out exactly what my thoughts are. I have conflicting feelings about it. I don't want to go to war. War is scary. War is expensive. I think a regime change in Iran would be difficult to handle because if they topple over, who's going to rebuild them? We saw what happened with Iraq. So it's not black and white, but at the same time, we know that Iran has committed many crimes against the state of Israel, like funding Hamas and Hezbollah and the Houthis, and they've been creating proxy wars against Israel for a very long time. So it's a complicated situation. It's not black and white. I don't want to go to war. I hope we can find a resolution. I don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons. I mean, there's just a lot to unpack here. But what I would say is this: take a breather, take a breath. Don't be quick to run to one side or cancel anybody within the party because they have a different opinion than you. It's okay to have different opinions. We are not a cult. We can still be one party. We can still have each other's backs and also say, I disagree and here's why. That's called a healthy party.